recently someone emailed me a question, and he did some past life regression by listening to YouTube videos, and he had some results. And then he said, he shared with me that he had some visions following YouTube video on past life regression, and then the things that came to him were more like places he went in this life, though not all factual. I'm not 100% sure what that meant, not all factual. But anyway, his question is, why did our subconscious mind do that, he asked. Why does subconscious mind make things up like that? First, to make things up, it sounds quite efforting. We need to make some effort to make things up. But the subconscious mind, when you are relaxed, listening to the audio, video on YouTube, and then the image came to you, it's effortless. It doesn't take any effort for the subconscious mind to present those images to you. Therefore, I wouldn't say it's to make up. There must be some reasons why. And for example, if your subconscious mind presented to you the places that you went in this life, maybe there are certain memories in this life that you need to look at. Your subconscious mind might think there's a little unfinished business in there. And then you said it's not all factual. So if it's not all factual, then how would you say there are places you went in this lifetime? Maybe those are not factual, means these are past life places. So it must mean something. And just because we don't consciously understand everything immediately doesn't mean it's made up by your subconscious mind. Sometimes just it takes a little time to understand all of this. So for example, today I'm standing in this town, Central. It's an amazing, beautiful place, and I tried 3 times to do this talk, this video. And the first time I was up there in Muir's castle, and the moment I set it all up, the rain started to come, pouring rain, and then I couldn't do it. And then we went to Pina Palace, that very famous place, as like fairy tale like. And then it's just so beautiful. I wanted to do it there, but then again, the moment I had that thought, the rain started to come. And so here I am. Actually, you may see the sunshine, but the rain just started to come as well. So it's almost like the weather is playing game with me today, like the subconscious mind is playing game with you. Sometimes it happens that way. Maybe I'm here to just surrender to this. Now I can feel the rain. It's coming all over me, even though you may see the sunshine. So it means something. Everything means something. And I think right now it means I should finish this little part of the video. It's getting heavy now. So it's a bit like dreams. Most of the time we don't even know what dreams are telling us. The conscious analytical mind would not understand it, but normally it doesn't mean anything. It always means something. When you follow the YouTube video to go into a hypnotic state, whatever the subconscious mind presents you, it has to mean something. It could be, for example, a solution that your subconscious mind wants to bring up to you, and through revealing the imagery or a place you've been to in this life, or any random imagery, it could be a solution that your subconscious mind wants to bring your attention to, even though in the moment you don't quite understand it, because subconscious mind doesn't speak the language of logic or reasoning. It does speak the language of images and symbolism. And could be, like in many cases in my own past life regression work, during the course of it, even though sometimes the client doesn't understand what it means, even the hypnotherapist kind of baffles with what happens. But many cases, it was not until the end of the session, suddenly the client got this, oh my God, now I get it, I understand it. When at the end of the session, when all the puzzle pieces came together, then suddenly there's a picture that can be seen in that way. And so it doesn't mean, also that just because your subconscious mind give you all of those imageries that you cannot go to a past life regression. Maybe the subconscious mind wants to take the opportunity of the trance work, the hypnotic state, to reveal something to you first, to look at first. After all, if something you need to look at in this life first, why would your subconscious mind skip it and take you to another existence, another lifetime? Also, the places you think you have been in this life doesn't mean you haven't been in the past life either. So it still could be past life memories, even though Lisbon is first time in this life for Kemila to be here. It's so beautiful here, but doesn't mean I was not here in past lives. So if 2 years from now I would have a past life regression, and my mind would take us to Lisbon, I cannot say, oh, that's not working because I was there 2 years ago. So it still could be a past life memory, even though the location might be the same as somewhere you have been to in this lifetime. So we can always trust the subconscious mind, really, even though in the moment of whatever comes up you don't understand it. We can trust the subconscious mind. Life can be a little better off when we trust. Knight Templar. It's a name that everybody knows, everybody has heard of, and yet what it is stays very mysterious. When I heard this name, I had the tears in my eyes. I felt a connection, and I am very sure that I must have some past life as a Knight Templar. Yet I never really read much details about it, historical facts, and I followed my feelings. I remember when I was in Malta, I felt like I might be a Maltese knight. Now that is a feeling that came from my subconscious mind, and my subconscious mind almost gave me a little visual part. I'm not a very visual person, but I had some kind of visions, stone walls, castles like this. So when I'm here today in Tomar in Portugal, I felt validation. The feeling is very heavy here, and I believe in my night life there was something about betrayal that feeling has haunted me for many lifetimes. This sense of I have not done anything wrong, but I'm wronged. I'm wronged for not doing anything wrong. It's very, very strong feeling in me, and I'm sure it has a connection to this. So now I'm here. It's simply validation of the feeling that my subconscious mind has given me. So there is that proof that we can trust our subconscious mind. Very recently, I wrote a blog post, Our Unconscious Symbolism. In that blog, I documented a client of mine. He's actually a medical doctor, 41 years old, but unfortunately, he was diagnosed with cancer. So in search for soul searching, really, he wanted a past life regression experience. Now, in our session, where he went was actually a place, a mountain, a beautiful mountain in Peru, which he identified that he has been to in this lifetime. So he went to that mountain in this lifetime in Peru, and he liked it. It was very close to his heart. So he identified that. And however, in our session, what happened was that his unconscious mind added a house to that mountain where he knew it was not there, but in our session a house appeared. So we went for it, and whatever happened, you can read my blog post about details, but whatever happened, we actually discovered a solution for his cancer treatment. So something was revealed, and he got clarity out of that. In the same blog post, I also mentioned about my own experience once I was working with a colleague of mine. She was regressing me to a past life. We set up for past life regression. However, in that session, instead of going to a past life, my subconscious mind took me to a place where I was trying very hard to hide, at like a field. There was like a clear field. There was nothing I could hide, but I was still trying very hard to hide. When she was asking me, who are you hiding from? Why are you hiding? And my answer was, I'm hiding away from people. So it was not a past life. It was more like a symbolism. My unconscious mind trying to give to me. Yes, it's true. I wanted, my nature was to hide. My second nature, I always wanted to hide. But however, here I am, the person who wants to hide so badly, doing a video here opening. So that was 13 years ago, that session, but it worked. So I don't like it. I'm still shy, but I'm not hiding. Most people who have anxiety issues, when they come to see me, what they want is normally for me to get rid of their anxiety, to take it away, to cure the anxiety. Now, I had this client, let's call him Tom, and he was very different. He was very specific. He had anxiety issues, but he came to see me to explore, he said. He wanted to know the origin why he had this anxiety issue. And so we explored. What his subconscious mind did was very, very intriguing. He went to a trance, and he was telling me he was walking out of the front door of the house at night. Now, as he was telling me, it's not like he knew what was happening. He was as intrigued as I was listening to the story. So step by step, his subconscious mind took him for a hike at nighttime by himself, all the way to the top, and where he even had an encounter with an animal. Anyway, long story short, the session illuminated exactly what he needed, the cause of his anxiety. His subconscious mind used the symbolism to help him connect. The anxiety issue actually had something to do with the dynamic of his own parents, loving parents. But between the parents, there were some issues that's hidden, and he took it on. And after he met his girlfriend, somehow he just brought it up. Anyway, he got exactly what needed. So he worked on his own anxiety issue. So instead of me taking it away, getting rid of his anxiety, he did it. I remember another client now. She similarly is anxiety. Her subconscious mind took us to have an encounter with a green dragon. Now, when she saw the green dragon in a hypnotic state, she was very afraid. But I knew whatever the subconscious mind brings us, there's nothing to be afraid of. So I encouraged her with my voice together, meeting the dragon, and subsequently, because of my voice, she had enough courage to not run away. She eventually turned out that the dragon was she. So that was like, there's a tremendous amount of empowerment in it, and she owned her own power. And so again, the dragon is symbolism of the subconscious mind. These clients, they actually didn't even come to see me for past life regression. It's just exploration. So I have learned through all the years of my own work that there's truly nothing to be afraid of. Whatever happens in a session, even though most of the fear we initially have is a fear of the unknown, we don't know what it is, but it's always something greater because we are meeting our own inner mind, the subconscious mind. It always wants to meet us, and when we meet, then thoughts are connected, solutions are just right there, and powers are owned. So I don't know, I'm here. I can see I'm here in this beautiful city portal, but am I here, or is it my subconscious mind brought me here? Who knows? I'm going to go and explore the city now.